for baseball. For strike one. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. Ball.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. It really.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that beginning. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really a guy that's fueling this offense right now. He comes into this one as Mr. Clutch in this lineup, carrying a batting average with runners in scoring position over 350. That's pretty reliable, so he could definitely be an impact player in this game.
Here comes the first pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late square, and this is popped up. Right is there, and he'll bring this one in. And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, Matty. Dustin Pedroia, for me, one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Real grinder. Won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen as well. He's a perennial all-star. Just one of the best all-around players in the game.
Carlos Beltran readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And here's his swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Hot shot to third. There's Sandoval. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
A tough play here for a first baseman. You don't mind the ones that bounce right in front of you, or the ones that bounce 7 or 8 feet in front of you and come right into your lap. It's those in-between hops that give you trouble. And here, you see him try to get large and make the scoop, but all he can do is knock it down.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now on the ground near home. That rolls foul for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2. Hit hard to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to Nate Eovaldi gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, for whatever reason, he has been a ton better on the road. He's on the road here in this one, so expect a good ball game.
Xander Bogaerts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 72,
Called a strike on the outer half. 0.
Not looking up as they kick off this road trip.
The windup and the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Here it comes. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. Tap fouled at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. The throw into second.
Batting third.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
David Ortiz will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well, so there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
And sometimes that curveball just has a mind of its own. Remember, it's got a lot of spin to it, so if you don't get it right in the pocket behind the plate, sometimes this will happen. That'll be ruled a pass ball.
The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. One out and a runner on third. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
This is a good sign. Coming off a game where you only scored one run, to get on the board first here in the very first inning, that should help these guys relax a little bit and not make them feel like they've got to press up there.
Mookie Betts
Takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Hit to short. Gregorius is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Matty, Mark Teixeira has won multiple gold gloves, and for good reason. He makes playing first base look effortless. Picks short hops as well as anyone in the league, and he's a big target for the rest of his infield.
Into the seats, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Steve, Eric, and I return to Boston after this. Alex Rodriguez comes to the plate looking to flip the script. His bat has gone ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And A-Rod swings and misses at that one. He's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Greg Bird will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting seventh, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
That will not be the last guy that goes after a pitch like that. I'll tell you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Pablo Sandoval strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Pablo Sandoval.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Beltran, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Batting seventh.
Settling in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That's yanked into the stands, strike one.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You got to put this ball in play.
But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Out in front of it, strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a strong throw by Gardner.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Ryan Hennigan set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus miles.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Starlin Castro is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Starlin Castro.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
And here's the three-pitch sequence coming up. No surprise what this is going to be. Knuckleball, good morning. Knuckleball, good afternoon. And knuckleball, good night, everybody. That's a rough AB.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
First ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
Sent on the ground out to second. A barehand play by Pedroia. Got him.
Oh, what a play. And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Brett Gardner in now. Hopped out in his first trip. And Ellsbury's running. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's on the move again from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, and I figured this was just a matter of time with 2 outs. He figured if he could get himself into scoring position, then a base hit could tie this ball game. And now they're going to have that opportunity as he makes it there safely.
2 out here and a runner at second. To first. Ortiz is there, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Xander Bogaerts will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And 1 away now here in the Boston third.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Wow, tough play.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
Stepping in now, David Ortiz. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And you can see on the graphic there he currently leads the Red Sox in that department.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit machine for them.
Gloved by Castro. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first as that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Carlos Beltran will lead things off, and then the Big Thunder comes next for the Yanks in the persons of Mark Teixeira and Alex Rodriguez.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Swihart waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning. Pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 1 away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Bogarts is there for it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. This is hit well out toward left field. Swihart retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Hanley Ramirez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Designated hitter, Hanley.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gardner going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show, as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside.
Nope,
though.
that's a ball.
That's inside, 2-0.
I really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Blake Swihart is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Only play is going to be a first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Yeah, unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Into the box now, Ryan Hennigan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Teixeira is there for it. And that retires the side. Red Sox settle for just the one. We played 4 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees. Greg Bird heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Gary Sanchez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have one hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Fly ball out to right field. Betts is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category. As you can see right here, when your team ERA is that low, it definitely takes the pressure off the offense a little bit. More importantly, it gives you a chance to win every single night.
2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Xander Bogaerts will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Called strike 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. In there at the knees, strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.